I'm Harry Johnson. I'm substituting this week on the Tuesday moment for Elizabeth Brown. Reverend Elizabeth Brown is on study leave and vacation for a few weeks, and I'll be replacing her on the Tuesday moments. This week, I'm going to interview a well-known member of our congregation, Beth Anderson, who's been very active in the Community Gardens project. Beth and I are going to talk about the concept of community gardens and about their implementation here on the Trinity property. So I'll see you with Beth Anderson in just a moment. Morning to our Trinity audience. As you can see, I'm now at the Community Gardens with Beth Anderson, and Beth is going to introduce her committee and the concept, and we're going to have a conversation about the gardens today.
Thank you, Harry, for including us in your moment. I just wanted to point out that the Trinity Community Garden began in 2010, and we have a committee of 10 people, and most of those people have been with us for the majority of the 10 years. We work well together. Some of us work more with with our clients, with the gardeners, and other ones bring their knowledge of gardening to us. And as a unit, we work well together. We are also part of the outreach committee, so we feel that we are a part of Trinity, reaching out to the community and offering this wonderful service.
Now, Beth, I see a number of metaphors as I look around and think about this concept. What strikes you about the implications of having a community garden and about the community participating here?
Well, I see the Trinity Community Garden really providing a community for these people. Most of our gardeners are new to Canada. We actually represent 14 countries within our 50 plots, and I think the garden provides a real community for these people. It's a place for them to come and belong and show pride in what they can do and feel a sense of belonging. I think they share amongst one another and they share with us, and it's a real growth for them.
Well, that is a very impactful statement, and it brings joy about those of us who've seen this project develop over the years. And behind you, we can see the garden in progress. There are some people actually working behind you. What kind of stories can you tell us about the impact that it has on individuals who come here?
I think the biggest thing that we provide is a place for people to get out. Most of them live in apartments and have a lot of them are families with young children, and they take great joy in being able to bring their children here and to do something useful. The children can watch how plants grow, but they also see that their parents and they as a family are part of the community. As you see, there's lots of various fencing, and each family brings their own culture with them, their own way of doing things, and the fences are to keep out the deer and the rabbits, but they're also showing ownership of their own little plot of land. The plots aren't very big, but it's amazing what they can grow on there, and they just have a real sense of owning this little piece of land in Canada.
Well, that's very interesting, and we can see as an audience in looking behind you those things of which you speak. How long will the season last for this?
Well, we're just getting underway now. The plots were assigned towards the end of May, and of course this is the busy time for gardening, and harvest is usually by the end of August into September. We wind up by the first week in October, and that's also a big time for working here, for cleanup and harvesting.
And I see by the well-used plots that virtually every plot looks to be occupied. Is there a demand for the plots?
There's a huge demand. I think our community garden and its accessibility has really caught on in the neighborhood. People walk by here in the evenings, see it, phone into the church, phone me, whatever. We have about a dozen families on the waiting list right now for next year already, and generally every year there's a turnover of about 10% of the gardens.
Well, what a wonderfully successful project. Congratulations, and thank you for being with us today, Beth.
Oh, you're most welcome, Harry.